Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So now I'm going to solve question number 1 of weekly contest 475, minimum distance between 3 equal elements 1. So let's read the problem statement. So in this problem you are given an integer array nums, right? And a tuple I, j, k of 3 distinct indices is good if nums of I element is equal to nums of j and nums of j element is equal to nums of k, right? Like this. And the distance of a good tuple is absolute value of their indices I minus j plus absolute of j minus k plus absolute of k minus a, where absolute of x denotes the absolute value of x, right? We have to return an integer denoting the minimum possible distance of a good tuple, and if no good tuple exists, then we have to return -1. So very easy problem statement, right? And if you see in this problem, constant size is also very small, right? So that is why this problem is easy, right? So let's solve this problem first using this easy way only, right? Because this is easy marked, I think, part 1. And if there is any part 2, then maybe we'll say the max constant size, right? So let's solve this using these constants only, right? Okay, so how you need to do it? So see example number 1. So this is your nums array, right? So I can simply run 3 loops now. I can simply run my I loop, or let's say my a loop, right, which is running from 0 to n, all elements. Then I'm going to run one b loop which is starting from a plus 1 to n elements, and then I'm going to run one C loop which is starting from B plus 1 to N, right? Like this. So here, let's say my A is starting from here, then let's say my B is somewhere here, then maybe my C here somewhere at some point of stage. So if you now see, right, but I'm running like this only, right? So now if you see, the nums of A element is equal to nums of B and is equal to nums of C, right? All are same, right? So now just find the absolute value, right? Tuple found. So if you find any tuple, then just create one variable to check if there is tuple or not. So if there is any tuple, then just let's say has tuple name variable, or you can give any name, right? Just set this variable to true, right? Because if we find any tuple, then only we need to return the distance, right? If there is no tuple, right, if no good tuple exists, then we have to return -1, right? So this is what I'm going to do here. So here if you see, the minimum distance is achieved by a good tuple at 0, 2 and 3, right? So 0, 2, 3 is a good tuple because nums of 0 is equal to nums of 2 is equal to nums of 3, right? All are equal to 1, and its distance is absolute of 0 minus 2 plus absolute of 2 minus 3 plus absolute of 3 minus 0, right? So that's it. So output is 6. Okay, so that's what we need to do, right? Same way here, if you see example number 2, so this is one good tuple, right, and this is one good tuple, right? So tuples are there, right? But now we have to find out the best one, right? So 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? So 0 index, 1 index and 5 index we have, and then other one we have 2, 3, and at 2, 4 and at 6 we have, right? So now among them, if you just see the distance, right, how you're going to calculate. So distance here, if you see for this one, if you see, so absolute of 2 minus 4 is 2, absolute of 4 minus 6 is also 2, absolute of 6 minus 2 is 4. So total distance is 4 plus 2, 6, and here 8. 8 is what you're getting. Same way here, if you see at 0, 1 and 5, so absolute difference between 0 and 1 is 1, absolute difference between 1 and 5 is 4, absolute difference between 0 and 5 is 5. So 5 plus 4 plus 1, so that is nothing but 10. So among them minimum we need to return, so that is why 8, right? Clear? And now see this example number 3. So good tuple itself is not there, right? So if good tuple is not there, then you have to simply return -1, right? So just do one thing, create 3 loops a, b, c, right? Check if elements are same, and if you find all the elements same, then just set this variable has tuple to true, and if it is true, then just calculate the distance, right? If in the end has tuple value still is false, then you have to return -1, right? But if it is true, then just calculate distance, and we have to maintain the smallest distance, minimum distance always, right? So this is what you can do. Now I'm moving to the code part, right? If you want, you can give it a try by yourself first, right? I'm moving to the code part, right? Okay, so see, this is our code, that's it. So here first I'm calculating the length, minimum distance I'm keeping it as max value, and hash triplet I'm creating one boolean, right? I'm setting it to false. Then I'm running three loops A, B, and C, and then I'm checking if all the three elements are equal, right? And if this is the case, then hash triplet value I'm going to set it to true, right? And then I'm calculating the total distance, right? Mat dot absolute all this, right? Total distance. And if total distance, the new total distance, if it is less than my mean distance, then mean distance I am operating with total distance, right? This is what I need to do. So I'm running my A from 0 to length, B from A plus 1 to less than length, C is from B plus 1 to length, right? And in the end, I'm just going to check if my hash triplet value is still false, right? If we still didn't make it true anywhere, then I have to return -1. Otherwise, I have to return mean distance if there is valid good triplet, good triplet. Okay, so this is what we need to do, right? Good tuple, right? Triplet or tuple, I think. Okay, so that's it. So this is what we need to do, right? So I hope that you guys are clear with question number 1 of weekly contest 475. If you guys still have any doubts, then please feel free to ask in comment section. Till then, keep coding and keep practicing. Meet you guys in the next video. Thank you. Bye bye.